Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy Agent G Prime coming to you live with Wuthering Waves. Just dropped yesterday, but I am just attempting it. I had some difficulties with setting up Streamlabs, but um, a Google search fixed all that, so I'm getting into it. Um, Hopefully I can have some people join the view or the stream, sorry. But yeah, just getting into it. Alright, so this is the startup screen. Of course, I'm in the NA or the American server. And now I'm about to go through selecting the character, naming them, and going through the gameplay. So exciting times ahead, right? Right. Let's go ahead. Of course, you have our protagonist. You can actually pick between male and female based on the last attempt. You know, a follower said, choose a male, easy. So I'll just go ahead, put in the name. All right. All right. If anybody's a part of the stream, could you just confirm that you're seeing the gameplay, that you're seeing me, that you're hearing me clearly? Just let me know in the chat, please. All right, just again, are you hearing me? Are you seeing me? Are you seeing the game? So you can just answer in the chat. Before I continue, All right, not seeing any response, but it's fine. I'll just move on. All right. I think I am just going to go with my probably call him Jin. Or maybe my actual name is fine. It's probably boring. All right. Rover from afar, your name is Agent Ryan. All right. So the usual standard information during loading screens. The graphics do look amazing so far. Of course, I'm on a Dell G16 gaming laptop, so all right, here we go.
try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though. Juicia. Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home? So, you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning. The Etheric Sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the Etheric Sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baiju at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name? We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Oh, that's great. Let's go together. Rover, I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 100% sure about.
Alright, so this is where we get into
You've got a tacit
proper
mark on the back of your
gameplay.
hand, and you have a gourd. This is proof you're a resonator.
Just allow me a
Your
few
gourd's design
seconds
looks a bit
just
different
to
from the ones we use,
sort
though.
out some audio issues on my end.
Who can detect the formation of
I do
tacit
have
fields nearby,
two screens working
like
with
what Yang
me.
Yang just did.
It's coming out,
She
the
can
audio is
tell
coming
all
out to the
kinds of
second
information by
screen,
reading the streams in the wind.
and I'm
That's her
trying to,
resonance ability.
let's get it
Well,
in the earphone so I can hear
feel a thing.
properly, you know.
Plus, not many
All right.
people are gonna hang out in the wilderness these days, unless they're resonators.
Alright, that's much better. Let me just confirm that the audio is still there. You're still hearing me? Alright. No, it's not Genshin, it's
It is
Wuthering
natural
Waves.
to feel dreadful of the unknown.
So
Yet, there are
it does look a lot like Genshin, but it's not. Alright. Again, the graphics is really good. That's jumping, then we have the walking back and forth. Okay. So I do have a weapon. It's just a simple blade. Oh, katana. That's really dope. Alright, ooh, okay. That's the shift key to make you run faster. Jump again. Alright, let me just look at some of the settings here. What I really want to do is cannot reset. Alright. I want to ensure that all the settings are high. That is just like really good. Alright. Don't think I need to change anything else. For controllers, the controls. Alright. Nova Rowan 1. Hey, okay. Alright, maybe next time, but I'll keep that in mind. Alright, English. Alright. Okay. Of course, the sounds are maximized. Alright. Alright, so Soul 3 phase. Your Soul 3 phase is determined by union level. Each phase unlocks at every 10 union levels. When your level reaches 20, 40, or 60, and the corresponding Soul phase ascension is not completed, your union level will be capped and cannot be raised further. So essentially, I guess that is us having to increase the world level. Alright, right. So as you increase the phases, you get greater rewards. Nice. Okay. Don't have to put in any of those just yet. This here are my stats. You have your HP, standard attack, defense, energy, regeneration, crit, rate, and damage. You have the weapon. I take it that this is how you level up your skills. This most likely will be right. I think, well, the equivalent in Genshin would have been constellations. So I guess that's what these are for. Yep. Okay, and of course some voice and poses.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to it.
Alright, voice ain't bad. Alright, still at level 1. He's the only character I have. I'm sure I don't have any level up material. But yeah. They have tutorials, quests, friends, trophies, galleries, maps. Alright, so the map is very small right now. I'm sure they'll be expanding as the months go by. Of course, this is a wave plate, but if it's to be compared with Genshin, then this is a resin. Alright. Okay. Alright, let me just change my mouse sensitivity. Oops. Alright, Angelica, which is a flower. Alright, so it's used for cooking. Cool. Okay, so they do have barriers in the game to kind of, set you on the right path. You can climb. There is a stamina bar, but I don't. I don't want to know what happens if I run out of stamina and come crashing down, so I'll just move ahead. Alright, so we got a green pit lizard. I have some lotus seeds.
It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my! Speak of the devil!
So we have some fighting.
So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with my Shao. I mean, Keisha.
Alright, so we've got some raw meat. Guess that's for cooking as well. Could you just confirm if the audio is just right? I don't necessarily want it to be a clash between the gameplay sound and what's being picked up by the mic. Alright, so we got some fowl meat. Wow. Look at that. So far the impressions that I'm getting is that it's a solid game. The actions feel fluid. Alright, cutscene.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? You saw our sentinel in your memories? Yes, the one we built this statue for. The Oracle Engine Sentinel in Zhenzhou. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences. The sentinel in Zhenzhou is known as Jue, manifesting in the form of a long, like the statue you just saw.
Alright, so are there other sentinels outside? What do they look like? I saw myself starting to fight it. Alright, we can ask questions. Well, I think she said it.
Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong. In Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in various forms. You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
I'm not going to go with just my imagination.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
Chizia might be in danger. Rover, please.
All right, let's get it. First hit there.
Moment of resonance.
Boom. Nice. Okay.
Rover, watch out!
Okay. So we do have other people on the team so far. Press 2 to switch to a team member with a gun icon to use powerful ultra skill.
Let
Alright.
me be your blade. Speeding up.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade. Tempest. Precipitance. Storm. Hear that command.
Swift and resolute.
Okay. Alright, so we do have tutorials. Concertor energy. Resonators gain concertor energy when dealing damage or performing dodges. When it's full, the other resonators icons will. Okay. Alright, ultra skill and intra skill. Switch your resonator when concertor energy is full. To trigger the existing resonator's ultra skill, consuming all the energy and triggering their intra skill. Okay. Alright, that wasn't bad. Alright, so I'm just going to go farming a bit. It's kind of good to just go exploring, getting as much material as you can. See if these boxes can be destroyed. Yes, they can. Alright, so I've gotten shell credits. I think that might be the main currency for this world. Let's jump up here. Alright, so we have a basic supply chest.
An unexpected discovery.
Alright, so we got some union experience and wood texture shards. Alright. Basic resonance potion. Alright. Alright. There's something here. Alright, Expental reports on Moira Stone. I'll just leave it up for you guys to read a bit. I'm just going through. Alright, note it is used in the construction of Jingzhou and the creation of the Sentinel sculpture. Okay, cool. More boxes. There is a stereo here. So we got torn pages, okay. So I guess I would have to get the rest of the pages for it to be complete. Alright, so we have some bird eggs. Okay. So certain things again, throughout gacha games are pretty standard because some of these ingredients you see in Genshin as well. There's nothing really to explore here. I almost fell off. You know, I'm sure they have achievements in the game. I guess those would be your trophies. I am not trying to get the trophy for, you know, dying from falling from a high area. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can explore here. basic
unexpected
box.
discovery.
Basic energy core. Alright, so I got some training pistols. Okay. That seems dope. Okay, so I can use... Okay. Can actually use pistols. I wonder, how do I switch? Alright, not 100% sure right now, but I'm sure we'll get into it. But it would be nice if they can use different weapons. I know we shouldn't be doing the comparison so quickly, but it should kind of hardwires the different weapons to kinds of characters.
That
And
was close.
you know,
You fought so well.
it is what it is.
I
But
didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang Yang was trying to shield you, and then bam! The Tessa Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Shizia.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Baija, we're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with Baija. She's the resonator I've been talking about. Baija can heal with her resonance ability, and we found you together at the bottom of the gorge.
Baiju did some first aid for you. You seemed to have drowned, but your airway was clear. Your clothes were dry and clean, too.
Oh, and of course it was Yang Yang who investigated your clothes and mouth by feeling it through the streams. She kept blushing and apologizing to you as she did while you were out cold.
Shizia.
that's funny.
Cherish every gain.
So this seems to be a bigger type of chest. More plants over here. And just ensure that I haven't missed anything. Alright, some more reports. Again, I'll just leave it up for a bit so you can read. And of course, when I upload this to YouTube, you'll be able to pause, right? So the good thing about this game is that when you, for example, kill an animal, the meat or whatever was
See? There's a resonance beacon over there.
left automatically
When you
gets...
see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions.
Right, so as I was saying, they're just plowing ahead with the conversation. Right, so for example, when you kill an animal, instead of it like dropping that, you know, the meat or, you know, whatever, it's automatically added to your inventory, which I think is a nice departure. Sometimes it's kind of cumbersome to, you know, be worrying about picking up everything, so that's a nice change. All right, there's something up there. Ooh, is that the reverse? Ooh. Let me just explore a bit more. So I can't go up here. I guess the same is true for there. All right, well, they're definitely trying to, you know, block us from the major exploration at this moment in time, which makes sense. Alright, so stand near the resonance beacon and press F to activate it. So I'm thinking these are the, I guess, the equivalent to the waypoints from Genshin, so let's do it. Alright. So resonance beacon. After resonance beacon is activated, you can open the map and fast travel, right? All right. This is ore. Yep. Material for crafting. More plants. Lots of fish.
We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminals go...
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
I was just about to make the point that, she said it's a short walk, or short distance. Doesn't seem short to me,
Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Northful Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Bai Zhe? Bai Zhe! Bai Zhe!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us. Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe. The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Bai Zhe is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Did she actually say how to... Did she say how? Okay, easy. Easy. Alright. Ooh. Okay.
Bai Zhe! Bai Zhe! We're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Bai Zhe, we...
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, you were super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream. Bai Aisha is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
Wow. All right, it's on.
Let me be your blade. Precipitant!
I sense your weakness.
With me, and that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability. Be careful.
The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
That looks sick.
Swift and resolute.
Deference!
So there is counter-attack in this. If the enemy is about to use certain moves, a weakness halo will appear. Attacking time to trigger a counter-attack. If that makes sense. Then you have your dodges. Nice. A successful dodge grants damage immunity. A limited amount of time. I think we already went through all of these.
Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade. Tempest!
Swift and resolute.
Saw something come up about just now, but I missed it.
Let me be your blade.
That's my bad.
Shape the shapeless.
That was sick. Hey Prague, yeah, I just started.
Rover!
I had some difficulties, but here we are.
Are you alright? Are
Thanks
you
for joining,
hurt?
by the way.
Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it.
We beat it together.
I didn't really do much. It was all thanks to you, Rover. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out.
Girl is just running up and down without a care in the world.
Oh,
But yeah, I can
this
absorb
is
it. I don't know.
echo.
That'd be so cool.
Wow, an echo of the elite. great class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the data banks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Guanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work.
It won't take long before the reverberations disappear and the etheric sea vanishes. Once that happens, the resonance beacon signals will come back. The tacit field will dissipate, biding time for its next resurgence. We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Alright, hopefully I can still do some exploration.
Hungry. I'm starving.
Alright. What was that?
What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
I think we can be truthful. I have no idea what happened.
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Baiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began.
Yes, she does. and she puts it in a way that I can understand.
Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me, kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for the ancient texts. Me, I just happen to roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
So lots of cutscenes. All right.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon-Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
V for me.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about
As Rover. Now you're talking a little like Baizhi, Rover.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
All right, let's go.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility of other latent risks. Given our lack of data on you and your unusual physical signs, I suggest absorbing another reverberation with your terminal when we find one. That being said, please be sure to proceed cautiously.
Yeah, don't go too hard on yourself. You should get a checkup just to be safe. Besides, Yang Yang's very worried about you.
If you feel any discomfort along the way, please do let us know.
Remnants of the past.
Oh, I forgot I had the glider. I was about to fly right off the cliff. Yeah, I mean, other than the style, I'm usually just drawn to these games. Those seem like enemies over there. Maybe they're just regular people. But I do like open world games. I do love exploration. I love the lore that it brings. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's kind of excited. I know it's kind of premature to say, but it could be a case that this will go the same way of Genshin, and that, you know, I'm here for a couple months and then I get bored, but I'm just going to enjoy it while I can. Can't climb up there, so I'm just going to look in my bag. I think I've cleared all the content, and then I'll probably go down, fight those guys. But yeah, there's a gun here, but I'm not sure if it doesn't show you like how to, you know, utilize it, but maybe if I go into the character screen, that's what I should do. Switch, yeah. Alright, so I can only use swords. Alright. Sucks a bit, but it is what it is. Alright, so this is a little bit better. So I will switch. I do have this second character here. I will switch her weapon as well. So I guess those, so yourself and the three girls, they might be your starting characters. But I guess we'll know as the game progresses. Okay. I can also level up, but I'm not sure I'll be doing that just yet. He's level 5, she's 5. Alright. Alright, already we have some trophies. I'm not going to look at them just yet. Just going to go with explore, have a good time.
Bad timing. Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows.
So I'm not used to the burst. You know, his big move being the R. So it's kind of hard for me to be like looking and saying, oh yeah, that's what I want to do, you know? So I do have one more here. Can absorb him. Nice. So new echo unlocked. Alright, so we do have some rewards here. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Okay. Yes, that's your event information. I'll just bring it up again. Some info about the game. I guess the data bank is where they would be kept. Okay, so for example, I do have this one. Can I? That looks dope. Pick a collection unlocks. Okay. Alright, so this echo freezing frost. Alright, we'll get into it. Alright, Motorfly. The storm will move to the next location. When you approach, follow them to find out more content to explore. Alright, so they're over there. You're not going too far. I'm still just trying to explore. Do some collection. I think that's a new flower. Let's see if there's anything up here. Doesn't look that way. So I'm just going to follow the butterflies until we get to the, hopefully what would be the final destination here. Okay, so they come here, and then they give you stuff, alright. Alright, this is a challenge. Let me see. Defeat the nearby tested discourse to ensure the successful activation of the sound. Emily to complete the challenge to receive rewards. Alright. Why not? Okay.
I sense your weakness.
Oh, they are attacking the thing. Okay. Gotcha.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
Speeding up. Shape the shapeless. Oh, don't worry.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
The last set. Alright, we were successful, nice. Alright, so this is an advanced supply chest.
Cherish every gain.
Here are the rewards. Great. So these are some Optimins.
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Alright. I'm gonna return to going to where I'm supposed to be going. Just across here. I think those are some animals. It's running. Come here. Here you go. Thank you.
and resolute. Remnants of the past.
Alright, so this is the next echo that we've collected. Cool. Gem berries. Items to collect. It's definitely new lemongrass.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chicha's on the hunt.
Let me be your blade.
Hey-ha! Hey-ha!
Can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl.
Of course.
Yay! It worked! I've never seen a gourd quite like yours before, but it sure is working just fine.
Alright, echo obtained. See to view the echoes in the resonator panel. Can just click on that. Okay, so you can equip echoes to unlock new skills. Alright. So we do have the 3 that we've collected. This one is a Stonewall Bracer. Selecting it. Person equipped. They can go back to view the equipped echo. Transform into Stonewall Bracer and charge forward. Successful hits grant a follow-up strike and a shield. So resonators can use the echo skill of the echo equipped at the top. Alright. I guess these are others that we can equip. I think this one specifically is giving us, apart from transformations, giving us 12 attack. If I'm to understand that. Alright.
Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Okay. I got you. I will say that a lot of the things you see by my expression, because I'm not expecting it. It just, works up. So I guess that's where the key goes. Boom. Ah, nice.
Strike from the shadows.
Okay. It's pretty cool. Alright. H. Alright, so when a tacit discord is defeated, the remaining frequency may become an echo. You can obtain data bank experience by absorbing an echo for the first time. Level up data bank to raise the probability of echo drop. And echoes are an important source of a resonator skill. Resonators can use the echo skill of the echo equipped at the top. So I think the others, if I am not mistaken, you got to go into resonator. I think I can equip the rest, but let me just be sure. Okay. So for example, this one. Yeah, they're definitely affecting your attributes. Oops. Alright. We got to data bank level 1. I won't be collecting that right now. But yeah. Actually, just say that if I upgrade it, then the chances of more echo drops will be increased. So let's go ahead and claim those. Alright, stamina. Let's jump from 140 to 150, nice. Alright. Alright, so the quest is optional, activate residence beacon. And that's here. Let's get this meat. Thank you. Flower. Ooh, look at that. Okay, some of these are definitely benign. Oh, coming to mine.
The hour is upon us. One with the sounds.
Alright. There's an echo. Nice. Alright, so this is the H15 Hortoise. Oh, cool. Alright, let's activate. There's a goat up here. Sunflower. Next quest is to go here. Some boxes are here though.
I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Shake the shakeless.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Precipitant.
Alright. H09 Fusion Dreadmane. That looks cool.
Speeding up.
Water guns.
Speeding up. Something you need?
Black striped frog. Frogs are always a delicacy. I'm just fighting this weird thing over here. It's so weird.
Disperse. One with the sounds. Keep it together. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Speed. Speeding up.
I definitely ran out of stamina there. Right, to be put. Oops.
Hear my command!
So there's a bit of immunity. That one wasn't taking my hits at all. So I saw some fish in the water here. Stamina.
Speeding up.
We have the matcha flies here. I guess they lead us a bit. I told you this was not going to be a short walk, you know, a short distance. Alright, nice. And collect some things up here. I guess you can't collect the fireflies.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade. Serenade!
Also need to get familiar with the different types here.
Let the winds roar!
You can just follow the same templates where you have necessarily like pyro and so on. There we have some echoes. And this will be a new one. Yep. And this is the HOSO9 Fission John Rock. Okay. They're like little crabs. Almost. Right.
Speeding up. This should suffice for a while.
Advanced tuner. Premium tuner. Alright. Oops. Fragile rocks can be destroyed by basic attacks or other means. Alright.
Speeding up.
Alright.
Speeding up.
So we're floating all the way down. I hear a the ghosts are just running. Seems to be a next challenge here.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. Sounds come forth. I sense sense your weakness. Sounds.
Let me be your blade. Tempest, storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds.
Oh, that nice echo to get.
An unexpected discovery.
I got a Tyro Broadblade. Might be a better sword to use. I've deterred from the path too much. I'm just gonna get over there, you know. Resonance casket. Alright. Product of a collapsed sonar sphere scattered all over the world. It records the untwisted memories of the past. If you're lucky enough to discover one, the relic merchants will gladly exchange valuable items for it. Cool. Alright, so we're continuing down. Next good for us.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead!
Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Sounds come forth. One with the sounds.
Yeah, that was a bit of an overkill, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's okay. Cutscene.
Rover? There you are. My dearest. Seed of fate.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the Academy. The anomalies of the Gorges of Spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the magistrate while I'm there. It's the political hub of Jinzhou, and where the Grand Library is located. The City Hall is an important place. Seeking an audience with a magistrate isn't too difficult, but there are still rules to follow.
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first, and we'll just hang out for a while. Being new to Jinzhou and all, he can't be left standing outside the City Hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all right with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure you are fine. Come visit the Academy after your audience if you have no other plans.
You guys done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move! Then I'll have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it. Chissa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero?
So I was muted the entire time. So I just want to shout out VTuber Melanie for the follow. See, am I pointing the right way? Alright, over here. Alright, let me just run it again. Ooh, VTuber Melanie, thank you. I'm on my way. I really want to get to affiliate, so I do need at least 50 followers. So thank you so much for that. Shout out to you. Blessings. Alright, so we got a new character, so that's 3, right? This is Shisha. Oh, I'll be butchering the pronunciations, but yeah. Alright. Let's read up some more on her. Alright. Spray to the young patroller. Okay. Let's see what she does. We got a trophy from a new world. There's so many things happening right now, guys.
Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world.
Alright. Okay, so this is the quest section. Well, these are just the different categories of quests. Alright. Alright, so this is how she looks. So she's the gun wielder. Nice. She's pretty dope. I really want to test out the weapons though. I have a feeling I will not be able to just yet, unless an enemy is close by. There's that weird thing over there. Let's just test it out quickly. Boom, boom.
Oh, fire coming in hot. Think you can catch?
Okay, so you can actually aim.
What do we have here? You can't hide from me.
One Long Act 1. Press J to open the quest to see all available quests. Alright, okay, so there's a tutorial here. Talk to the relic merchant to learn more about Sunan's caskets. And of course, chapter 1, act 1. Right. I wonder if this is closer. Let me. So that's where that person is. Okay, so we're on the right path. So let's. I think once we do the big one, that's when the map will kind of just expand, right? Alright. So we could potentially go there. I'm not sure what's happening with the graphics because I'm expecting it to be a lot smoother. I see a nest there. I'll probably look into the settings a little later on and see what I can change. Alright, yeah, everything is high. Oh. Ah, it is what it is. Alright, so I just want to learn about the Sunan's casks. And then can move on to the main quest. Before then, we're collecting stuff.
Think you can catch up?
Some of the load up screens do take a while. I'll know that much. Here comes the selfish requests, you know? Sounds like a deal. Right, so I guess the more we get caskets and deliver, the more we'll be able to get some rewards. Yeah, there's something about the graphics that's kind of not hitting home in some aspects, but it is what it is. Alright, premium currency. This might be for the wishes that we make. This is definitely the in-game currency. Well, the world's equivalent of money, I guess. Lustrous Tide. Used to have been one time in tidal course. Right. Not 100% sure what these are, but it could be for wishes that we'll be doing. I'm not sure what they'll call it in this game, but wishes is what we call it in Alright, so that was the only one. So next one says 3. Then 3, and I think that's the next level up. So these things will be scattered all over the world, right? Sure why it would take so long to load up a particular screen, but it's a new game. I guess we will expect these kind of things. I don't think I'm allowed to shoot the dogs and the cats. Got some drip snails and basic supplies.
What do we have here? You can't hide from me.
So I am seeing a weird shape here, so I'm just wondering like what's it about. Maybe it's really for the guy downstairs. Oh, it's a box. Nice. Resonance casket, sorry. Yeah, so that's what it was leading us to. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the main quest to track it. It's over there. Alright, let's go.
Here we are, Jinzhou's Nexus Tower. Exactly. me see. Think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
So clearly we can see that the map has been expanded because of the beacon. We do have several others in, the map that we have access to so far. So, yeah. Xinjia. Alright, the resonance nexus stores information on the surrounding area. Activate it to obtain the corresponding map data. Injured or downed resonators can rally at the resonance nexus to recover their optimal state. Recover to their optimal state. Alright.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Shizia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
Alright, M is for the map. Good fast travel here. I guess these are side quests, but I'll leave them for now, just because this live stream has been going on for over an hour and we kind of want to progress the plot of the story just a bit. Should I use a grab the guns? Produce the birds. Come on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into the graphics of this game. Something is not, yeah. I mean, look at that. That doesn't look right. I am going to take a quick break here. So I'm going to be right back. Hey guys, thanks for waiting. It's been a couple of minutes. Just adjust my chair. Yeah. All right, let's get back into it. All right, so I kind of went. What I was trying to do was change some of the graphic settings, so like even this. I mean, what a difference it makes, right? So I really just wanted the stream to be crisp and nice and not, you know, yeah.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guest is important to Jinzhou. They didn't tell me I'm
She's
not.
over there talking.
Why can't you let me talk to the magistrate?
How far did you get? Did you manage to see the magistrate?
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before. Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to... Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sanhua and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like they've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round Death Glare / Terminator Ice Beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least.
There is a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Jinzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed unless she's engaged on a business trip or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep, there's gotta be something big if that's the case. So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description. Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anywhere a magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover. Then that's exactly what we're after.
We're on the right track then. You'll be getting your memories back in no time. What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia and I will be right outside the city hall. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear ya. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
You mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guest is important to Jinzhou.
follow me? Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task, Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? I need your terminal for access pass authorization. In the meantime, I will configure the latest utility modules for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall. I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
Alright, so we got through this. We're getting some new items. She seems very cool though. Heard the crisp sounds of way. Pieces being laid down on the board, followed by a long silence. Okay. So the response from those inside to invest in the game of Wei Shi. So let me know in the chat if you have any
Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world.
let me know if this is a game that you would want to play in the chat. The graphics is kind of wobbling. Alright, there we go. Let's talk again.
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the City Hall.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Jizya. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So? What's so special about them?
It seems like a miniature sundial. It is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens in a day, and every shichen is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual, though. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring of its surface, and its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east, the white tiger stands for the west, the vermilion bird stands for the south, and finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems this sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how can it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power. A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token?
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either. So Jizya and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. I don't have candy like that. But I got this. It's really good. You can have one. Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to every guest. some distance to the Huashu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster. Yang Yang just installed some apps for you, remember? Just look for the one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
Yeah, it ain't bad so far, just a lot to go through right now. But the gameplay is really good. Fighting.
See? Just open the See? See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinjo Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Wait a sec, someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Duty calls. Oops, almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, alright? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure, go do your thing. Don't worry, I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside. Replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortefi from the Department of Safety. Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
The previous prototype almost met all our needs, but we're wondering if you can further optimize it.
Well,
Let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baiju, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Bajet should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baiju?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. This one looks like the early handiwork of someone I know. It's lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial. And it appears to be missing a part. See? There's a groove here.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy? Over?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that.
Alright, so getting some clues about the items that we received. I guess it's checkup time.
I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Do you have any questions before we begin? Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. I can't say without sufficient data. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body.
Sounds like a cool terrarium idea.
A universe. That's a poetic and intriguing comparison. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
This part reminds me of another game. I think it's called Control. They kind of went into, well, the protagonist went into a world like this. Alright.
One with the sounds. Sounds come forth.
Reverend! Hey, ha! Synchronization. Ha! 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 Ha!
As Yotan had previously detected, your body's functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. We will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. This hold will be another round to fully test your potential. Rejuvenating snow.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Swift and resolute.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Just realized that the other girl that I got is not present. So that's kind of interesting. Alright.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
Oh dear.
The comm line is dead.
We are in
Something's
trouble.
wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
Oh snap, and it's just me alone. Alright, this should be interesting.
I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening?
Alright, the graphics on that is just amazing.
Are those tacit discords?
Alright, might be a new boss. Let's go. Yeah, we're about to get... we're about to be in big trouble. Alright, wish me luck, guys.
Rover! Rover!
Or I could just be having a dream.
Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good, but if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
New function unlocked. Convene. Resonate with various resonators and weapons to convene. It's an efficient way to meet reliable allies and collect powerful weapons. So I think this might be the wishing system or the gacha system. Yeah, here we go. So it's F3, same as in Genshin. Through convene you can get reliable companions and handle weapons. Alright. I really don't want to do this. I really do not want to utilize the but I'm being forced. Oh, okay. I've been forced out of it. Nice. Right, so character permanent convene. Right, these, well, they're all 5 stars. Okay. Targeted convene. Select a weapon for targeted convene. You can change the target anytime. This will not affect the guaranteed count. So we have Winter, Boon, Sword, Broadblade, the pistols, the gauntlets, the Rectifier. Can take a look. Alright, well, the graphics is just amazing. Right off the bat. Rank 1. Well, of course, it gives you base attack and crit rate. Stormy resolution increases energy regen by 12.8%. When resonance skills or skill is increased, increases attack by 6%, stacking up to 2 times. So up to 12%. This lasts for 10 seconds. Alright, so it's almost the same thing, except that this is increasing energy regen and increases resonance liberation damage by 7%, stacking 2 times. This lasts for 12 seconds. And more energy regen. Right. Gauntlets look cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Again, I'm not making any wishes just yet. Right, so this is where you can buy the Afterglow Coral. So that's for persons who are willing to spend money in the game. I am going to be pure free to play, so it's just by progressing the story during the quest and so on that I'll be able to get the game's currency to make the wishes, to convene, as they say. So that's that. Right. Of course, here are the purchases in the US. There's an item exchange. I guess Radiant Tide is the one that you really want. Weapon event convene absolute pulsation. This looks amazing. No, I thought we could actually like see it better, but all right. Weapon event convene absolute pulsation. So we have 20 days left. Every 10 convene guarantees a 4-star above item. Same with Genshin, 5-star weapon of your choice is guaranteed within 8 convenes. So they seem to have brought that over. Alright, so I think this will be the special character event banner. So this is Jian. It looks amazing. Of course, you have that big dragon behind him. Looks nice. Yeah, so I think this would now be your standard banner. So of course you are able to get these 5 stars, but I guess in addition you would also have other 4 stars that you could get. Alright, so Utterance of Marvels is an event banner available for new players. Okay. Use Lustrous Tide to convene. You are guaranteed to obtain at least 1 Resonator, a weapon of 4-star or higher rarity. Every 10 attempts, you can convene up to 50 times in this banner. It is available until you have obtained a 5-star Resonator, after which it will be closed. Alright, so there's a slight difference. I remember there in Genshin there is a similar banner, but I think it went away after making 20 wishes. So for them to say you have up until 50 is already a nice change, you know, so that's good. Alright, of course they tell you about the drop rates for the 4 versus 5-star resonators and weapons. Yeah, and just some other things that I'll go through in time. Of course, here are the list of featured people or weapons that you can get. So you have your resonators 5-star, you have your 4-star, they have a lot. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 5-star resonators, and then of course you have your weapons. And it seems that we wouldn't necessarily... Okay, so I guess on this banner you wouldn't get 5-star weapons. Would be a 5-star resonator. Right, that's good to know. But of course this is the one that I guess everybody would be more interested in. Okay. Whew, getting nervous already. So again, we have 20 days. Every 10 convenes, you're guaranteed a 4-star at the very least. A 5-star is guaranteed within 80 convenes. Again, let me just check something. Hopefully they have soft pity like in Genshin, where by the time we are like at 60 or 70 wishes, then it increases the chances of us getting the character. Alright. Oh, I'll exit from now. From that. Alright, let's look through some of the trophies that we've gotten. So there is 0 for exploration, 12 for the journey so far. Complete main quest utterance of marvels. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm not going to claim just yet, I'm just going to go through and look at them. Then we have the battles, well, battle memories. I have 3 that we have met. Then we have the battle skills 2. Okay. Alright.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We've scanned it, and there's a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. And no need to ask him. I can help you with this. I just need some time to think it over. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? An amiable person, isn't he? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling... It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Alright, so we're still on chapter 1, act 1. I find that to be so weird. It says investigate the surrounding, or talk to Mortefi. How am I going to explore it? it's such a weird thing to ask.
Please don't touch that. Rover. I don't think we'll find...
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
All right, let's see.
Mr. Mortifi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Liao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have. It's a minefield of clutter and chaos. A murky swamp within the Academy walls, as vile and perilous as some primeval forest before the lament. Any civilized human would find it impossible to stand.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover? I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mort, though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
All right, so we're just looking around, but kind of did some exploration here anyways.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifi. Mr. Mortifi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now?
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing. But it's falling out of daily use now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Alright, so we're given the completed sundial. We're going to look into the berry. Alright, where am I going?
I found it. It's located on the way shelf. Now, Cheng, Si, Wu, Wei. Rover, it's here.
Alright, archive the first resonator. Okay. Certain information has been redacted. Resonator reports amnesia regarding their resonance ability with no clear time of awakening. A tacit mark is present on their right hand. Okay. Sounding like us, no visible post-awakening physical alterations. The tacit mark and pupil display a golden halo when they exert their force. Resonance spectrum test shows strong syntony with multiple patterns, but the cause of their awakening remains inconclusive. Alright, so it's a lot of things to just read through, but I will just take my time and scroll. You can pause the video, especially for those who are now going to be looking at the upload on YouTube, and just read it in your own time, right? Right, overclock diagnostic report, diagnostic. Okay, elliptical fluctuations. You know, I just got a message from someone to say that, you know, it looks like Genshin a lot, but to me the point that it is, well, you can say that Zelda Breath of the Wild, was the foundation, because that was the real like open world game, and I'm sure all they did was to just apply better graphics and so on to the game, and then just built it in this way, apply their gacha system to it, and boom, you have Genshin Impact. Well, Honkai Star Rail to an extent, but not really. And then Wuthering Waves. So, yes.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
So this one is talking about the sugar pearl vaccine and the tacit discord outbreak that affected children under 6 years old. I'll just read through, and again you have the opportunity to just pause and stuff later on, right? Alright, so this is a lot of info. A lot of information. Alright, I'm just gonna close out.
There are 2 photos here. About the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament. But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Zhenzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed, we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it... According to the reports, the vaccine's creator died 3 years after its development, with the rest of the team now aged over 50. You mean, you could be that infant shown in the pictures? They should be around your age by now.
They've been
He doesn't have your golden eyes. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Right, so we got about the sugar pearl.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. You betcha. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Right, to have some interesting characters looking around. Alright, that was the first quest down. Let's see what comes up next. Alright, okay. You can change the time in your terminal. Right. Guess that's convenient, right? Oops. Should not have done that again, but yeah. So it's daytime. We're having more items in our backpack. Oh look, and there's another. Okay. So these are just for easy transport. I know some of you guys would love that. Alright, so right now it's still the first chapter, but Act 2. So what I'm going to do right now is, because I've been streaming for 3 hours, almost 4 hours now, I am just going to take a break and then we can come back later. But yeah, solid game so far. I'm having a good time, especially with the combat. And I can't wait to make some wishes and get more characters. So that will be interesting. Of course, the graphics looks amazing in the game. Yeah. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks again for joining my very first stream on Wuthering Waves. Can only get better from here, right? So, that said, I'll see you later.